Hi, Jay here, EscobarJ.com, and this video is Adversity Part 4, or Step 4, or Reason Number 4. If you have not seen my first 4 videos on this topic, I'm going to go ahead and post them down in the description below, so you can go ahead and find those down there. In the description, just hit Show More, and you can find those videos there. I highly recommend watching those first. Those are the first few steps to take when you're going through adversity. Now today, I want to talk to you about focusing on helping others. And then on top of that, focusing on what you want and not focusing on the negatives that may or may not be happening to you. And when you start focusing and shifting your perspective and shifting your focus from your self-deprecating talk in your head, because most people, when they go through adversity, a lot of them are asking questions like, why me? Why now? Why this? Why, God? Why is this happening to me, right? Why aren't my needs getting taken care of? Why can't things just be easy? And I've been guilty of this in the past, and it's definitely a hard mindset to get out of when it seems like everything's going wrong. But that being said, when you shift your focus from that self-deprecating talk in your head, or self-depreciating talk in your head, I guess I should say, probably the same thing, what it does is it puts the focus on, man, how can I help other people with their situations? Because it's said that no matter how bleak, no matter what kind of situation that you're in, it's estimated there's at least 1 billion, yeah, that's right, with a B, billion people out there in the world that have it worse than you do. Think about that for a second. 1 billion people who have it worse than you do. So when you have that kind of perspective and you focus on that, there's a billion people out there that you could actually be helping because they have it worse than you do, and they would kill for your circumstances. So when you shift your focus from why me, why now, why this, why God, and asking why this is happening to you. And by the way, if you see that I'm sweating, tangent here, I just finished my workout. So if you see that, that's why. But when you shift your focus to how can I help others, and specifically with helping those close to you, when you start helping like the people who mean the most to you, your spouse, your kids, and it can get easy to take helping them for granted if they're going through a tough situation with you. So if you start focusing on your other family members, your extended family, just reaching out to your maybe aunts and uncles, or or brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, or your moms and dads, brothers and sisters, cousins, and just start reaching out and just start building and fostering and nurturing those other relationships, and just ask how you can be of help and service to those people. And just really, if you just focus on having conversations with those people, and friends as well, start focusing on having conversations with friends, keep things light, keep things positive, keep things happy, and then ask them questions. It's said that the person asking the most questions is in control of the negotiation. So if you can keep it light, keep it positive. If they have questions, answer theirs, but try and keep it a little vague, and not talk about your problems, and then try and find out their problems, and then see how you can fit in there and help them solve their problems. It shifts the focus from your mind to why me, why now, why is this happening to me? And it puts it into perspective of, I feel good now because I'm helping somebody else. And you actually get a feeling like giving oftentimes you get more gratification out of giving to somebody and knowing you really help somebody than out of receiving some help or receiving something. It feels good to get both, of course, but if you notice, when you give somebody if you give somebody something like really, really fucking cool, like on Christmas or for their birthday, and they're just like, oh my gosh, are you serious? You really got this for me? Like, wow, thank you so much, right? When they have like those genuine, like, it just makes you feel so good. And to put your ego down to the side and be in that feeling of I'm really helping somebody else, that's how you get through the adversity. because it really, and when you do that, the time. So let's say you're going through some hard stuff, right? If you were in your self-depreciating mindset, that time that you're going through that adversity seems arduous and long and treacherous and just long suffering, right? But when you're helping others, you'll notice that that time goes by a lot faster, and then before you know it, you're like, positive attracts more positive. The more you start helping others, the more things start coming back to you in those positive compounds. So that's the first part of this. Excuse me, first part of this video, and the second part is, it kind of ties into is just focusing on what you want and not focusing on the negatives. I kind of just touched on that, right? So, and that helps the time go by a lot faster if negative things are happening to you, by focusing on helping others and just staying busy and taking action, really. Taking action anyway. If you have goals, if you're focusing on what you want, you have goals, and you're taking action on those goals, that's how you really help yourself get out of the mentality of that negative spiraling downwards negative talk that you have in your head. And that's really the key to overcoming adversity. And with the addition to the other videos that I've shared with you, when you combine all these efforts and you combine all these things, it really can create a powerful residual effect. And then once you get to a certain point, you'll notice that positive things start happening to you. And then, you have the compound effect of positive attributes and positive actions. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like this video and you'd like to support, you can donate any amount of money that you feel is worth the value of the information that you've received in this video or any of my other videos, by going to my website, and you can donate any amount that you feel there. Also, if you'd like personalized one-on-one phone coaching, I do that as well. Also, if you'd like to just send me a few paragraphs or send me an email explaining your situation, I'd be happy to do my best to get back to you on that and help you throughout your situation and give you some tips and pointers with my experience and the things that I've gone through to help you with your endeavors and your challenges. At the very least, share this with your friends and family on any social media platform. I would really appreciate it. The whole purpose of me doing these videos is to help as many people as I possibly can. Those billion people who have it worse than I do, right? Trying to reach those people to help them with their situation. So at the very least, share this. And other than that, I hope that you are prospering, you are staying safe throughout this difficult time. It's 2020, May. We're still going through the coronavirus, so I hope you're staying safe out there, being healthy, eating right, exercising, and just incorporating these things that I'm teaching you. That being said, I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward no matter what. Make sure you're adapting, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.